Hey, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to recreate this fun look using a few different palettes. I'll be using my Metal Drench palette from Voss, Metal Crush palette from Kat Von D, Alchemist palette from Kat Von D, and also the Shade and Light Eye Contour palette from Kat Von D. I hope you guys enjoy watching it as much as I enjoyed filming it. Definitely let me know what you think at the end of the video. If you guys want to check out how I did this look, definitely keep on watching. Alrighty, so I already have my eyebrows done, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. If you want to check out to see how I fill in my brows, I will link some videos below that you can check out. I have one in Spanish with the Anastasia Dip Brow, and I have another one in English with the Goof Proof Brow Pencil, so definitely check it out. I'm going to start off with this eyeshadow, something that's going to be a little bit lighter than my eyelid. I like to pack the eyeshadow on my eyelid. And then I like to kind of just sweep it around. The reason you want to go in with an eyeshadow color that's a little bit lighter than your skin tone is because it's going to help, one, set the eyeshadow primer you've already placed, and two, give a nice blank canvas for the eye. That way whatever you put on top of it is true to its shade, and it also doesn't look patchy. Now we're going to mix these two browns into the crease. So picking up a little bit of both, I'm going to start at the outer corner, do circular motions, and then flick inward very lightly. So now our eyes look a little something like this. I like to kind of just go back a little bit and blend in a little bit more. Now I'm going to place this white concealer on my eyelid. Using a white concealer or a white base or any kind of white cream under, or even something lighter, will help intensify the color of whatever you put on top of it. So then our eyes will look something like this. And notice how if I look like this, the color is on top of my crease. So I always bring it up to make my eye appear a little bit bigger. But I have a hooded eye, so if I look up, it's gonna get up there anyway. So I just go in and I place them there to start off with. So now I'm gonna go in with this side of my Anastasia brush, and I will be placing I'm So Fancy all over the white concealer. Alright, so now we're going to pack this on, and I'm going to pat it all over. Patting is going to give you more color payoff than sweeping. So we're going to keep patting that color all over our eyelid, and we're going to bring it out right here a little bit too. If you wear contacts, you know the struggle of your eye getting all funky and not being able to see for like 2 seconds because your contact moved. So now we're going to go back in and use these two browns again on the outer corner. So we're going to start on the outer corner and blend inward. And I'm just going to blend that in. So now we're going to go back and add a little bit more of the green right on top where we had originally placed it. Just to add a little bit of oomph to our eye. So now with my Sephora Collection High Precision Liner, I'm going to grab some eyeliner, and I like to take a little bit off of the edges like this so I can get a flat brush looking like this. Turn on the sides, very fine. I'm going to start about here. So let's start up a little bit finer and then get a little bit thicker. That's going to accentuate my eye a little bit more. Now for the wing, a little trick that I like to use is looking down and kind of just following the waterline on the bottom. So looking down and just following my waterline, I flick it up. Then I look down and just drag it in. Then if I have to, I just bring a little bit out. I like to start about 2/3 into the eye. I like to open up my eyes, follow my lower waterline, and go up. And then I look down into my mirror. And I don't start at the very tip. I bring it in just a little bit, and then just drag it in. Then go back and fill it in. So now that I'm content with my eyeliner, I'm going to go in and I'm going to curl my lashes. And I'm using the Sephora Collection Eyelash Curler. I really like this eyelash curler. It's nice and big, so it's good for a lot of different eye shapes. Now to go in with my Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara. I'm going to look down to the mirror and start applying my mascara. I have pretty long lashes, I just don't have a lot, so I like to use very volumizing mascara. Now that I have my mascara, I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacobs liner and put some liner on my top waterline. Now I'm going to apply some falsies. And I'm using these. They're from the beauty supply store. They were like $1.70 or something. They just come in this clear little box. It looks like I have lipstick on, but really I've been eating Takis. So let's pop these on and let's see how much more dramatic my eyes look. Look at the big difference from no lashes to lashes. It makes a huge difference. I feel like lashes just makes your look go from a 5 to a 10. It just makes everything pop more. It makes everything more dramatic, more sexy. I absolutely love lashes. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and get started with my complexion. So today I'm going to use Fenty Beauty. I have two different shades. I have my 210 and my 240. I mixed a little bit together on my hand. And then I'm just going to go ahead and tap it on my cheeks. And go ahead and blend. So I really like this foundation. It's a soft matte finish. In my opinion, I've noticed on drier skin it does look a little bit drier than a soft matte. It looks more like a matte, but on normal to oily skin it tends to look nicer. Anybody can wear this foundation, even if it is a soft matte. They just recommend to use something very hydrating, like a hydrating primer or a hydrating moisturizer. Especially right now that we're in January, most people are getting dry. So you want to make sure you're really hydrating your skin. This is a medium to full coverage foundation, so this one you can also build up, which I normally do for my acne scars. And then just apply some down the neck. So now that I have my foundation on, I'm going to go in with my Shape Tape Concealer. So I grabbed my beauty blender and I'm going to go ahead and blend that in. I personally like to use a beauty blender because it makes my concealer look very nice and flawless. It picks up excess concealer, so it doesn't feel like I'm using a ton of product because it is a little bit thicker. It's supposed to be hydrating too. I've heard some people say that it's drying for their under eye area. Personally, I really liked it. So now that I've blended in my concealer, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and my beauty blender. And I'm just going to dab a little bit under my eyes so it doesn't move or crease. And I personally like to put a little bit on my forehead and a little bit on my nose because those are the areas that I get the most oily. And the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder will help absorb oils throughout the day. So with my MAC 150, I go in and I very lightly dust it off. Now to go in with a little bit of bronzer, start on the forehead, a little 3, a little E. Bronzer is going to go ahead and add some color back into your face. Since we just put on a foundation, we're all one color, so I want to make sure that we don't look all flat, that we have a little bit more dimension and warmth to our skin. Now to pop on some blush. Going back in with these 2 shades, starting on here and just very lightly smoking it inward. Now I'm going to go in with the Precision brush, and this one's just an e.l.f. one. I'm going to go into my Alchemist palette and pick up Blue Sapphire and just place it on the inner corner. Just like that, and it's going to make the eyes pop so much more. Now I'm going to do my bottom lash line. This is actually a lip liner from Kat Von D. This is the shade Swanee. Do some lower lash mascara. Alrighty, so now that we have that, I'm going to pop on a lip color. Now I'm going to go in with a Metal Crush palette and add this as my highlight on my cheekbones and just on the highest points of my cheek. And now to set everything, I'm going to go in with my Hangover RX 3-in-1. Alrighty, so that's everything for today. Thank you guys so much for checking out my channel and checking out my video. I hope you guys learned something from me. I really enjoyed filming this look for you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to hear any feedback or suggestion from you guys.